Equal pay. This is the utopian thought that we have always been wondering. When will men and women get the same amount of payment when it comes to cricket? We've always known that be it India, be it some nations, the pay disparity between men and women are incredibly high. Consider the BCCI in itself. The men's cricket team have an A plus, A grade, B and a C grade contract. What is the rate? 7 crores for A plus, 5 crores for A, 3 crores for B, C is 1 crore. What about the women? They don't even have an A plus contract. A is the highest, and what is the rate there? 50 lakhs. 14 times less than grade A plus. This is the disparity that we are all talking about. New Zealand and Australia, they have gone a long way to ensure that there will be equal parity. You remember a couple of months back, the BCCI and New Zealand cricket, they also announced that match fees for men and women will be the same. BCCI, you will have to admire the kudos that they have taken that initiative in line with what New Zealand cricket also has done. But the quantum of matches that the men play and the women play, that is a disparity that the BCCI will now have to address in the coming months. But today, just about 8 p.m. IST, there was a historic decision tweeted by Jai Shah, and it regards equal pay. What is the tweet? Jai Shah tweeted, "Start of a new dawn, an era of equality and empowerment. I am thrilled to announce that a major step towards gender parity and inclusivity has been undertaken." Remember, the ICC are currently holding their annual meeting that is there in Durban. So at that point, Jai Shah has tweeted this, and a major development that has come from the ICC meeting in Durban. The prize money at all ICC events will be the same. The prize money, this isn't about the winner, the loser, that isn't the total prize money that you get in all the ICC events. Prize money will be the same for the men and the women. Together we grow. I thank the fellow board members for their support in helping achieve this important endeavor. Let's work towards a future where cricket continues to thrive across the globe. Now remember, the ICC had a roadmap when it came to gender equality, when it comes to equal pay in the field of sport. ICC had wanted that the gender disparity that existed, that should have been eliminated by 2030. By 2030, both men and women should be earning equally, the prize money would be equal, but now 7 years before time, they have now decided that yes, both men and women will get the equal amount of the prize money when they play in major ICC events. Bilateral prize money and all the other things, that's a different story altogether. We are not getting into that. But why is this step so important? I will just give you the distribution of what is the prize money when it comes to men's major ICC events, and I'll compare it with the women as well. Just have a look at the men's ICC prize money. Remember, the prize money is the total. This isn't the winner's prize money or the loser's prize money. It's the combined pool. So, in 2015 in the ODI World Cup, 8 million. 2016 T20 World Cup, 10 million. ICC Champions Trophy was USD 4.5 million. Then even in the ODI World Cup, from 8 million in 2015, it increased to 10 million. And you look at the ICC World T20 in 2021 and 2022, it was USD 5.6 million. Remember, this was the rate in 2016. India, it had the biggest prize money at that time. So, 8 million, the lowest being 4.5 million. And remember, 17 CT was just an 8-nation tournament. So, the lowest is 4.5, the highest is 10 million when it comes to the prize money pool in men's cricket. But look at the women. The women have had to face a massive uphill battle when it came to the prize money in major ICC events. Consider this. 2017 ODI World Cup, that tournament which put India women's cricket on the world map, 2 million. That was the entire prize money. Look at the World T20. The format that was the ultimate cash generating revenue for the ICC and all. What was the prize money at that time? 750,000 USD. Which was incredibly bad. But from this point onwards, from 2020 onwards, there was a 320% increase in all the ICC major events for the women. Look at in the ODI World Cup, 3.5 million. World T20, which just finished in South Africa, 2.45. Every year, there has been an exponential rise when it came to the women's rate. But yes, the lowest is 750, the highest was 3.5. Still lower than 4.5 million, that was this 2017 Champions Trophy. So nowhere in this entire period from 2015 till 2023, the women's team were absolutely not on par with the men. But now with this historic decision, what happens? Teams will now receive equal prize money for finishing in similar positions at comparable events, as well as the same amount for winning a match at those events. So suppose if the winning rate is 1.6 million for the men, it will be 1.6 even for the women. Increased prize money at women's events every year with a clear focus on reaching equal prize money. The ICC had given a statement in this regard. So, equal pay will be there for the men and women in whatever position they finish in the ICC event. Even if they win, it is going to be the same prize money. So at this point in time, it is a great step by the ICC in achieving gender parity when it comes to pay. Because remember, for far too long, women's cricket has not gotten its due. About time women's cricket gets its due. And finally now in 2023, after 50 to 60 years of trying, men and women are on an equal par when it comes to cricket. Remember, lot of trends were started in women's cricket. The first World Cup, everybody will say, oh, it was 1975 World Cup, wasn't it? Wrong. The Women's World Cup in 1973 was the very first World Cup when it came to cricket. Who scored the first double century in ODIs? You will say, oh, it was Sachin Tendulkar in 2010. Wrong. It was Belinda Clark in 1997. So whatever the men achieved when it came to records and foresight, the women's cricket team had already achieved that across spectrums. So finally, women's cricket is getting its due. ICC needs to be applauded for this decision. How will they work out the dynamics for the 2023 ODI World Cup and for the future when we look at the 2024 women's editions? That will be important. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.